Yes, Ghana is beautiful. Every time you guys go to the motherland, you post about Ghana. There are other parts of Africa where history was made, like the Bimbia slave trade port, taking you, because there is history in other places, not just Ghana.
Peace, which I found in Ghana. That's why I relocated to Ghana. Yeah.
Nigerians and Cameroons are crying, that Ghana is taking all foreigners, investors in their country alone. That Ghana is not the only country in Africa. So this Cameroon man has actually come out and he was ranting, and he was actually ranting and begging Ghanaians, begging foreigners like Black Americans, that Ghana is not the only country in Africa that has tourists or have fine buildings. There's Cameroon, there's other African countries that they can please come into Cameroon. That Cameroon now has where to tour, like tourist centers, more than Ghana. So indirectly, you know what he means. So people have been reacting, and Americans are choosing Ghana over other African country. It is not Ghana photo. So we are going to be checking out these videos together, okay? But if you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Do all by liking this video, subscribe, and share. Let's check out these videos together, okay?
It's almost 3 a.m. I will not sleep until I address Black Americans today. Dear Black Americans, I'm begging you in the name of ancestors who didn't leave Africa through one airport. I'm begging you in the name of West and Central African coastline. I'm begging you in the name of map of Africa. I'm begging you in the name of African countries who didn't hire PR teams. I'm begging you in the name of ancestors who didn't leave Africa from one zip code. Please, stop treating Africa like it's a country group project where only Ghana did their homework. Yes, Ghana is beautiful. The history is powerful. The castles are still standing. But use your brain and your passport. Your roots didn't come from one departure gate. They were taken from across West and Central African coasts, from different languages, different cultures, different tribes and kingdoms. Africa is made up of 54 countries, not buy one, take one destination. Every time you guys go to the motherland, you post about Ghana. There are other parts of Africa where history was made, like the Bimbia slave trade port in Cameroon. This site still exists today. History happened in this place. Ancestors, they passed through there too. But it's not trending, it's quiet. Are we trying to erase that part of history? Huh? Have you guys forgotten that your DNA is layered? Your DNA is mixed. Your DNA is regional. Your DNA is continental. I'm not saying don't go to Ghana. I'm saying stop treating Africa like it has only one front door. Learn deeper. Explore wider. Because your story is stronger than one stamp in your passport. They also came from Nigeria, Benin, Cameroon, Ghana, Senegal, and more. Don't visit only one place, only Ghana. Please, after Ghana, explore more. Go and explore. Please, I'm begging you. Because there is history in other places, not just Ghana. Yes, ancestors came from other parts of Africa.
Ghana is not the only country in Africa. There are 54 countries in Africa. He is absolutely right. But the problem is, why is Ghana so attractive to foreigners? Why? So that's the question you need to be asking yourselves. Why is Ghana so attracted to foreigners when they want to come to Africa? I'll let the Ghanaians answer that question in the comment section. as this is very, very important. You know, a lot of the other African countries have been complaining about it. Honestly, just let me know what you think in the comment section. The reason why foreigners choose Ghana over any country in Africa.
Now, is it our fault that Charlie, Ghana is the gateway to Africa? Is it our fault that we are open to everyone? Like, do you people understand the reason why Ghana is called the gateway to Africa?
You don't know.
Geographically, politically, how you have influenced people on this continent. And for the PR, no bro, Ghana, we don't even have money to pay anyone. The way we receive people in Ghana, that is our PR. Look at Aisho's speed when it came to Africa. Upon all these countries that he went to in Africa, when it came to Ghana, our own was totally different.
You get it?
He has been to countries in the world. Nobody has given him citizenship apart from Ghana. When we were busy doing the year of return, where were you people? Now that people are choosing Ghana over you, you are complaining.
Why?
Just a couple of weeks ago, 500 black Americans, they came to Ghana. The simple thing is, everything you find in anywhere in Africa, the better version is in Ghana. Look at the jollof. It's not for Ghana, but you have taken it from Senegal and you have made it better. But on a serious note, I do side with the guy. I mean, Africa is full of different cultures. When you come over here, please go to different countries. After you come to Ghana, you can go there, spend like 3 minutes and go away. And I think one thing too that comes to play is the language. When it comes to language, even though I'm not really proud, nobody speaks better English in Africa than Ghana. And this makes it easy for them to navigate around here. Look at Speed in Nigeria. This guy kept on asking them what they are saying. Meanwhile, they were speaking English. This guy literally had to get interpreter.
All right, good morning, people. There was a question about why African Americans choose Ghana mainly, and they don't generally travel to many other African countries. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because Ghana does this strategically, okay? They have a strategy in how they're going to get African Americans to come to their country, or Americans in general. And I'll give you an example. 12 years ago, they offered me an opportunity to come to the University of Ghana. Now, at that time, of course, I'm working, making money. I didn't take it, but it put Ghana on my mind. Now, first thing they do, they make it real easy to get into the country. You can go to Ghana without your visa, just your passport. They'll process you right there for your visa. You don't have to get on a plane and go to Europe or turn it around and go back to the United States. Some countries in Africa, Nigeria has been known, if you don't have all your paperwork, they'll just, hey, you got to go. Ghana's going to say, hey, they let you out of the United States. You're good with me because I know you got money and you're going to spend it. Come on. All right, next. Ghana's embassies are located in area. No, everyone has one in Washington, D.C., but then Ghana's other embassy is located about an hour from me, which is Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm in Memphis, okay? That is very strategic. Trust me, because a lot of African Americans are within that vicinity, all right? Next, Ghana is working with airlines to get direct flights from Washington, D.C. or New York to Accra. There are so many African countries that don't have direct flights to it. So that's going to hurt their ability to be able to recruit foreign tourism. And next, and this is a big one, the English language. They speak English. I mean, I studied French, but I don't speak it well. I can speak some Spanish, but Ghana has, if you go there, you have some sort of an advantage because they do speak English and you feel more comfortable with the language that you understand the best. So if those countries could adapt, open up their doors, welcome the U.S. Citizens in that similar way, be competitive about it, we'll go to those countries too. All right.
After watching I Shall Speed live stream,
Yes.
so what African countries would you like to visit?
First of all, I'd like to visit Ghana, Kenya, definitely South Africa.
You don't put Nigeria. Not Nigeria.
I don't know enough about Nigeria. There's not much information online. I look up tourism and
Oh, okay. Since you say you're going to be visiting these African countries, so which African teams are you going to be supporting at the World Cup?
I'm going to support USA, of course. And then there's 2 African countries I'm supporting. First is Ghana, because I love their soccer team, and I don't know, I like the way they celebrate goals. And then the other is South Africa. They'll be playing Mexico, and I have to support my Spanish heritage.
Okay. So Nigeria is not in your list. All these things you are mentioning, there's no Nigeria.
No, maybe I'll visit if I know more about tourism, but no, not on my list. None of them.
Okay.
No.
You've been mentioning Ghana this, Ghana that, Ghana this, Ghana that. Why? What is about Ghana that you really want to go and see or go and visit?
It's from what I've seen on iShow Speedstream. It just looks like the people are so welcoming, and when I watch the live feeds, it's just the food, the culture, it looks like a great environment.
Why Ghana? Of all African countries, why did we decide to visit?
Yeah. I think it was actually a Reddit post that I read, because I was like, okay, like I don't know a lot about Africa.
Okay.
Like in the US education system, they really only covered that is where people were enslaved and brought to America.
Okay.
And then slavery was discussed in the US, but no like history of any sort of like African kingdom, any sort of empire, any sort of independence movement.
Okay.
Like, so I knew I wanted to go somewhere in Africa.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, like, where is the easiest? like where's, like, I want to be like, I don't want to go straight to the most challenging place to travel because I don't know how things work, right?
Okay.
Like, it took a while to figure out how to use the matatus, the buses to get from place to place.
Okay.
And I read a review that said, Ghana is Africa for beginners.
Okay,
And I was like,
so
I'm a beginner. That's me.
So it's like a
I
gateway of Africa.
A gateway, yeah, a gateway.
Yeah.
Actually, my favorite food was in Tamale.
Okay, what was
The
that?
wagashi.
What
The
is
wagashi,
that?
the halloumi cheese. It's like this kind of like squeaky cheese that's very salty. You didn't taste
I
it?
tasted wache.
Wache.
Wache is a mixture of rice and beans.
Ah, okay.
It was nice. I think it's my favorite.
Oh, you have to go back because
I have to
wagashi was my
go.
favorite.
Yeah,
My gosh, yeah, I didn't know. I just saw them. I saw these women selling something that they were frying in a bucket,
Okay.
and I asked them what it was, and they said it was cow. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, like I'll try some cow, and then I think they had meant to say it was like cow's milk cheese. So I was like, oh, it's cheese, it's cheese, and it was freshly fried. They'll add in some chili as well if you want.
Okay. Wow, amazing.
I remember I was walking down the street.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, what is that? What is that food? And I was just kind of curious. And then somebody was buying the food.
Okay.
And they were just like, oh, like you look interested. Like, here, like, have it. Like, and then he just bought me this food. Like, it was this absolutely amazing, like warm, like rice and milk porridge.
Yeah.
But he just like gave it to me. And I was like, that is so kind. That is so kind and unexpected. Yeah. Interesting is that it seemed like people wouldn't change the party they're voting for.
Yeah.
But they would just change whether or not they wanted to vote.
Yeah.
So if they liked what their government was doing, they would vote for their government.
Yes.
If they didn't like, they just wouldn't vote.
Yeah.
It feels like there's so much growth and everything is changing so fast.
So fast.
And like it's culturally developed, everything is just growing. And so I'm excited to see like where Ghana is in a few years.
Yeah,
I feel like it'll be totally
another
different.
level.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, it's one of the most developed countries in West Africa.
Wow.
A lot of foreigners are currently choosing Ghana over other African countries, and we quite understand the reason why. We all know that Ghana have been ranked the first country, the most peaceful country in West Africa currently. The currency in Ghana is fast growing. The development and infrastructure in Ghana is fast growing. And the reason why tourists are coming into your country is because your country is peaceful. Now, we all know the insecurity going around Nigeria. Nigeria and Cameroon, Benin Republic, they are very close. So people are running out of, in fact, companies are closing down in Nigeria, running to Ghana. So it is not Ghana's fault that these countries are not coming into your country. It is your country's fault. You didn't sell out your country well, or your country people did not sell out themselves well to be able to attract tourists in their country. Secondly, I'm actually saying though, one of the main things that promotes a country, inter-country relationship is peace and understanding. The people. Let's talk about the people. When you come into Ghana, the reason why I'm using Nigeria and Cameroon, because these two countries are very, very close country. Anyone that have come into Nigeria can easily go into Cameroon. So anything that happens in Nigeria does not really mean that it will happen in Cameroon. But most of these crime scene, they run into Cameroon for shelter. So now foreigners are afraid of coming into Nigeria or coming into Cameroon. So probably, I just feel like at this point, it's not Ghana's fault. Like, they have sold themselves. They are peaceful, quiet, have lights, consistent lights. And do you know that electricity goes with security? That is what people does not know. Yes, electricity goes with security. So a lot of people does not want a country where they will come and they will be unalived because of the money that they have. So they rather go to where they will see the real Africa. Currently, a lot of people are saying that Ghana presents African more than every other African country. You could see that people are choosing, like foreigners are choosing to go into Ghana 10,000 times than go into other African country. It is not Ghana's fault. Please sell your country well next time. And you as an individual, sell your country so that people can invest in you. Sell yourself so that people can invest in you. Anyway, they have all spoken well. What do you think about this video? Let me know on the comment section. I'm simply Lilian. Do all about liking this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next